Big map changes are coming into this game, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful people, my friends. Yes, long-awaited map changes are coming to World of Tanks on some of the maps, at least at the moment. Hopefully, every single map is going to be looked at, is going to be retouched, tuned, balanced, redesigned, call it how you want. Well, whatever helps the gameplay, whatever helps to balance both sides, whatever helps to balance maps, I'm all up for that. Now this time they actually released some official information about upcoming changes to Prokhorovka, Cliff and Ruinberg. Prokhorovka had some big issues, Cliff had some issues, Ruinberg also had some issues. So in this episode, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take a look, we're going to take a deep dive into what they are doing, what they are thinking about doing, and how it is going to look like in the future. And I can tell you one thing right away, Ruinberg did see a lot of changes. But, ladies and gentlemen, let's start with Prokhorovka. Because on Prokhorovka, one of the biggest issues was the hill play. North side was heavily in disadvantage when trying to push up the hill, when trying to spot the hill, especially when enemy team had EBR-like vehicles, which were able to get up the hill super fast. They were able to spot everything, what is coming, or what is trying to get up the hill from the north side, so they had to do something about that, and I'm happy to say that they are going to do something about that. So what did they officially say about the rework reasons? Let's take a look. The hill was reworked because of a strong imbalance in favor of the lower base team on this front, exactly what I said. Number 2, there was an ability to easily spot the team pushing the hill and shoot at players from the center of the map. Consequently, the following changes were made. Screenshots. And we are going to take a look at the screenshots. I have before and after pictures for you officially provided by Wargaming. So if they have worked on those maps as much they have already, most likely those changes are going to be implemented in the future. Hopefully in the near future, because I really want to see them in action. But always, let me know what you think about this one. So we are looking at the hill. This is the north side, the north hill where you're trying to climb up from on, you know. And this is the after picture, ladies and gentlemen. And boom, right away you can see that you are a lot more protected from the shots from the middle. Where usually you are receiving shots from, right? If you're trying to push up the hill, if you were playing if you were showing any aggression right over there, you were getting shot, boom, boom, boom. But now look at this, it is a lot steeper hole, and you should be protected by this little ridge line over here, which was increased quite a lot. You can see, boom, it is beautiful. But still, if you play, this is the new version, if you still play super aggressively, you are going to receive shots from the middle. But because they made this position a lot more better, a lot more easier to attack from here, I'm going to show you the other angle as well, then maybe there are not going to be too many tanks in the middle anymore, because they are not able to farm that much damage, and you can be aggressive, a bit more aggressive, pushing from the north. We'll see how this is going to play out. Now, different angle, here is the old look towards the middle, where you received most of your shots, most of the enemy shots from, but look at this now. Boom! A lot more pushy action. You might be able to stay hidden even over here. Hull down tanks, super conks, all the, you know, like all the hull down guards, chieftains, super conks, you name it, are going to be extremely useful over here. Only artillery is there to balance them for camping, right? So really beautiful. Once again, a lot higher ground, a lot more like, you know, precise angling. I don't know how to describe that. Sorry guys, English is not my first language. So yeah, I'm really happy what they are going to do with that over here. It was so annoying to get wrecked by invisible vehicles from the middle, and you were not able to do anything because sometimes tanks up here behind this bush were able to spot you without getting spotted. This was so OP. Okay, moving on. So this is the top of the hill over here. They are going to remove some bushes plus increase the terrain a bit. Here you can see. Or even out the terrain a bit. We can say even out, like over here. They lower it, over here they increase it, you see. evening out the terrain, plus removing some bushes just to balance it even more. The south side stays exactly the same. This was the strongest bush where medium tanks were able to snipe from. Tank destroyers sometimes were able to snipe from to the middle, plus do some spotting. Okay, another angle. Yeah, they're just evening out the terrain a bit. It's funny, they didn't raise the tree together with the rain and with the roots. You can see they just increased the ground into the tree. That's funny. That's funny wargaming. Come on, come on. Okay, maybe it is only in Pita. Sorry. Okay, moving on. Different angle once again. Same story. I like what they did with this position over here. Just to add some more protection, visualization. Minimap where all the changes were made. So basically all the rest of the positions stayed the same, just the hill. Maybe hill is going to be a lot more interesting now. We'll see. So here visualizing the shots, I guess, the angles, shots. One more angle, so you can see all the changes in one picture basically. Just like that, and in total 4 positions were touched. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this is Prokhorovka. Please let me know what you think about that one in the comments down below. Next up, let's talk about Ruinberg, and oh boy, Ruinberg is actually going to see quite a big changes, quite a big rebalancing. The official reasons, let's see what they are saying. A growing imbalance in favor of the lower team is observed on the map. Okay, nice observation. As a result of the analysis of gathered statistical data, we want to check the following changes that are aimed at balancing the position for the upper team. However, we want to preserve the usual battle pattern, and do not make it absolutely symmetrical. All changes generally affected the city. Okay, take a look at this, guys. So this is the base. This is the north base. Previously, this is how it looked like, right? Look at this now. Damn, they opened up a completely new section on the map. And I'm actually thinking about the south base has this type of, section in their base, where usually artillery is hiding, where usually artillery is camping. In south base, artillery is so much more safe because of this section over here. And they opened it up completely. Removed this house, destroyed this house and this house, destroyed houses. You can drive over the rubble. And they also removed, they changed. What? Okay, that was interesting. I didn't know. Okay, that's kind of interesting. I didn't actually look at this. It's like, it was quite badly designed because, this house was never seen before, right? House in a house, look at this. Goddamn. Anyway, it does not matter. What you have to know is that we have entirely new playground over here, entirely opened up section on the map. Kudos for the artilleries, I guess. Nice, happy camping. Now, moving on. Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get into a lot more exciting stuff. Now, this position was one of the most imbalanced positions on this entire map. This part right here. Because that base had such a powerful hull down position just to counter everything what is going to be over here, everything what is going to be on that street as well, just from a single position. The amount of times I have been carrying the living hell out of the battles with different vehicles. The vehicle doesn't even have to be like crazy good. You just need some turret armor because you can stay hull down over there. The amount of times I have been able to carry battles because I can easily shite on everything what is over here and they cannot do too many things on me. But if I press the forward key, look what is going to happen. Boom! It is going to be a lot more balanced. Do you see, we have many different things happening over here. For the start, finally, that stupid hull down position has a counter hull down position right over here. You can see the rubble, yes. look, pay attention right over there. You can see the hull down rubble is going to appear. Now this position may be actually now even stronger than that one was, because you can counter that, you can counter all the bush campers right here, and maybe you can counter some heavy tanks right over there as well. Plus they opened up this building just to counter that building right here. So you can balance once again those hull down guards right over there. Now what they did with the church, I guess, with this building, I don't know. They opened up the building from the middle with a little balcony. What I mean, let's take a look. This is the building from the other side, and boom, balcony, you can start shooting, just like that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. If this chain goes through, once again, that side gets that side is going to be a lot more powerful. This entire city is going to open up so much more place, not clustered together, not a freaking tunnel fights everywhere. This I really dig. Maybe they actually overdid it once again. Maybe now his side is going to be so much stronger because of that and all the other positions. Now, on the top of adding rubble right over there, you can see this counter rubble. They also added rubble right over there, because on the other side we already had rubble, and now we have on this side as well. You can see all the changes. House was tuned a bit. Sniping windows right here, hull down, sniping windows, hull down position right here. A lot of things are going on at the moment, and this position was also tuned a bit, like a bit deeper holes where you're able to hide. One extra hole as well, actually. Yeah, one entirely new extra hole. Other side. Boom, more holes. So you know this is that side right here. I'm talking about. Boom. Okay, beautiful. Oh no, but no, no. Why? Who removed this immovable object, ladies and gentlemen? This object is heavier than the moon, than the sun. Yes, this object is heavier than the sun, and they removed it completely. This was like overdoing it. Oh boy, this was so overdoing it. In total, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things were changed. Well, we can say 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Those two points right here are like, I would mark them as a separate things. 5, 6, 7, and 8 things were tuned on this map. Beautiful. Maybe they overdid it once again. Maybe now the other side needs to be tuned a bit. We'll see. Moving on, finally, let's take a look at the upcoming planned changes for the Cliff map, ladies and gentlemen. So, official rework reason, the lower team has a slight advantage over the upper team. Alright, once again, by the way, did you see the trend? They said lower team had an advantage on Prokhorovka and Ruinberg as well, so lower team seems to be dominating on most of the maps. I think we can say the same on most of the maps, maybe even. We'll see. Anyway, on Cliff, we are actually going to receive quite a many little changes, little touches. So here is the north sniping hill, you know, where usually snipers are going up the hill. They're going to make it a bit easier getting up there. You know, previously you had to climb, like you had to wiggle your ass up there, but this time they are going to remove this rock and you can simply drive up there straight like that, because in the lower south base you were actually able to climb up the hill, climb up this sniping hill quite easily without any struggles whatsoever. So that should be easier, that should be faster now. Next position they are going to touch is right over here. This is the upper base, this is the north base, the edge of the base. Let's see what they are going to do. Boom, they are going to add another way to get down from the hill. We have one position right here. This is going to be the new position, and we have one position off the screen as well. So this is what they are going to do right over here, just to make the escaping from the base a bit faster, I guess so. Next up, let's take a look at the village area or the housing area in the north side. So we all recognize this position, right? Boom. Just added some bushes, removed some trees, relocated some bushes, some trees. You can see added bushes right over here. So maybe being behind that bush now is going to make your sniping game a bit better into the enemy snipers. We'll see. In my opinion, this is not like super drastical, super significant change. But moving on towards the middle, so this is the heavy fighting area. Usually a lot of crazy fights are going on over here. This is the north side of the middle, and what they are going to do is quite an interesting. I don't know what you think about that. They are going to increase his area a lot. They're basically going to make another hill right over here. I do not know what you think about that actually yet, because on one hand, yes, it is going to balance out that position slightly. If enemy team wins that side, then you are not going to receive that much punishment from those early snipers right here. But playing this hill once again, it is going to make hull down tanks a lot more better. We'll see. Like, this is one of the changes I do not know what to think about before I am going to play on this map. It seems quite a big thing. We'll see. Maybe it is absolutely nothing. Next up, point number 5. They are going to... Let me show you. They are going to remove some bushes. They are going to remove some trees, some bushes. So vehicles are not going to stay as hidden, are not going to be as hidden as they were before, behind those bushes, for example. Yep. Nothing too serious right over here. This is the same middle fighting ground from different angle. So you can see that hill as well right here. Yeah. They lowered this part, increased or raised that part. Okay, nothing too major. In the south side, I would say nothing too major. Not as major as in the north side, of course. That, I mean. Alright. What is this? Oh, this is another angle. Oh, they had a rock over here. Okay, I didn't actually see that rock before. I didn't actually notice that rock before. So, yeah, this is completely new rock right here. Going to cover the south side as well. From snipers. This is point number 7 they are going to do. Increase the size of the rock, plus made this area a lot more playable. Yeah, previously this was actually quite an interesting, like many times tanks were dropping down if they didn't pay attention. It was hard to get the cover from Arty. Arty was still able to splash you if you were playing in this position with a bit bigger vehicle, but now it should be easier to handle your tanks and to get into Arty's shadow. Okay, and finally, position number 8. This is position number 8. They made this ground a bit more flat. So this actually is going to, I think, is slightly going to affect the mobility for the lower, for the south base as well. You know, if you have flat ground, your mobility is a bit better. You do not have to like think about bumps so much, whatnot. Boom. Here is the rock. A big rock, quite a big rock in the middle, just to protect from all the shots from the position number 5 I showed you before. So this is the cliff, yes. Rock right there. Position right there. Removed bushes, boom, not able to shoot into position number 6 so much. Number 4, we'll have to wait and see. Number 3, nothing too major. Number 2 makes escaping the base a lot faster for some of the tank destroyers. Number 1 makes it easier to get up the hill. Number 7, better artillery cover. Number 8, flatter terrain. We'll see, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see what or how this cliff is going to work out, if this change or if all those changes are going into live server. So, beautiful people, Ruinberg, in my opinion, is going to see the biggest rebalancing, the biggest changes, then Cliff, and then Prokhorovka, or maybe Prokhorovka and then Cliff, because over here on Cliff there were like many cosmetical changes, but on Cliff they, I would say, completely changed the, or are trying to change the metagame up on the hill. We'll see how that works out. yeah, let me know what you think about that in the comments down below. You beautiful people have been beautiful as always. Keep being awesome. Thank you for all the crazy feedback you have given me lately. We are literally crushing. We're literally flying towards the 200,000 subscribe goal. Beautiful people, keep subscribing if you enjoy my stuff over here. Let's hit that. Let's make my year. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed. You can consider yourself being informed now. I catch you next time. Stay awesome, stay sexy, take care, and bye.